Hey guys, and welcome to a little podcast that I'm gonna be doing from here on, I guess, throughout Skyrim, because I've gotten back into Skyrim and I want to kind of do a little podcast to kind of just talk about it and stuff, kind of like the ASAP podcast called the Skyrim Addict Podcast. I've been listening to some of the older episodes and I figured I'd give it a shot. So, I'll go ahead and run over my character. I have a pretty decent character here. I'm going for a mage build right now. And I'm Brighton. Brighton, yeah. And I'm a level 6 so far, and I put some points into destruction. I have the novice destruction and the destruction dual casting. And in conjuration, I have novice conjuration and the dual casting for it as well. And then what else do I put points? I put points into something else. Sneak. So I'm 20% harder to find. And then I put where's it at? Yeah, that's all I put it. I have 160 magicka. I've been kind of pumping some points into that. I got 120 health. I haven't really put anything into stamina. Because, I'm a mage. At the same time, I could kind of use the storage, I guess. But as of right this second, I'm pretty good on storage. I do need to go back to town, though. Because I'm full up on stuff. So... yeah, whenever I got out of Helgen and started to, let's reposition my map. Where's everything at? There's the farms. Where's Riverwood? There's Helgen and Riverwood. Okay. Oh my god. My map's so janky right now. Okay, so I came out of Riverwood and I went down. I went to the Guardian Stones and then I went into Riverwood. I followed Rayloff in there, but I just kind of broke away. Like, I kind of ran like a little ahead of him whenever he got there. And I talked to his sister and I got all those supplies. And then I just kind of went up and I went to... I forget if I stopped at Whiterun. I may have stopped at Whiterun, but I know I left Whiterun and went to just like, I guess, northeast-ish, and I ran into Grey Winter Watch, which was just troll caves, because I ran into the other ritual stone, and then I ran into the Valem Towers, which I cleared the Valem Towers. It wasn't nothing but just like bandits in there. So I ran in there. I think I probably died like one time because I just got like the bandit chief just ran up and freaking did a finishing move on me and just murdered me. And I went to Darkshade, got my tail handed to me by trolls. And then I discovered Cloudless Rock, and I cleared Gallows Rock as well, which I'm pretty sure is like connected with each other. And then I went back to Whiterun, and I went down to the White Watchtower and Loris's farm. And actually I met Cicero at Loris's farm. So yeah, I just randomly ran into Cicero, and I got the dude to fix his wagon wheel for him. And yeah, he's still hauling around his dead mother. Oh yeah, and I made a lot of potions as well while I was out. And I've found a lot, and I made a lot, and I've just been like making potions and selling them. So I've just been like mixing random stuff together to get the best effects and everything. And I've been collecting all these different ingredients. That way I can just kind of mix stuff together and figure out what goes to what and what all I can do. And then I am in Whiterun right now. I got, oh my god, I forget how to pronounce her name. It's like Uthgrid, the Unbroken. I got her from the tavern in Whiterun. Because I kind of like how she'll just run out and ahead of you. But I'm kind of having the problem of she'll run out and I won't be able to use my magic because she'll be right in front of me. Which can be a problem. And then right now for my magic, I'm using, for illusion, I have fear and muffle. Which I haven't really used fear that much. I have it like on there, ready to go if I need it. But I have been using muffle quite a bit. Which, for those of you who don't know, muffle, it just makes you move more quietly. And then I was using flames, but I got shock. Or not shock, but sparks. And I've just been using sparks because it's just lightning that does 8 points of shock damage, but it takes 8 points per second. And then you have the Gout of Fire that does 8 points per second. But I do like the shock because it does shock damage to health and magicka. So, like, if you're fighting, like, a magic user, it'll do damage to their magicka. But flames will do... I gotta say this. Flames will do more damage to normal stuff just because of the fact that it's only 6 cost per second, while the sparks is 8 cost per second. But I do like the sparks. I just like the way it plays. And then I've been using the Conjure or the Familiar. And this is basically just like a little wolf thing. I haven't really done any of the restoration. I don't really use the dragon skin, even though... Well, like, the thing is I can use the dragon skin, but there's really, like, no use in it in the beginning because I haven't really ran into anything. And then I do have quite a bit of active effects right now, actually, because I have the Mage Stone, which improve all my magic skills improve by 20% faster. And then the Bretons have a 25% resistant to magic. And then my magic regenerates 20 times faster, or 25 times faster, because of my regenerate magicka on the Amulet of Akatosh. And then I have the regenerate magicka of the Necromancer robes. And then I have the Novice Hood, which increases my magicka by 30 points. So that kind of works out. And then I only have about 3,600 gold, but I haven't sold this stuff that I got on this last journey that I went on. I got a lot of stuff in Uthgrid that I need to sell weapon-wise and everything. I have a lot of, like, food and stuff. And and I found some scrolls. I got the scroll of Bane of the Undead, which is just let me just read the description. Sets undead up to level 30 on fire and makes them flee for 30 seconds, which is pretty nice. And then I got a Scroll of Blizzard, which is nice as well. Because if you get the Blizzard spell, you'll never be able to use it until like later in the game, until you get a lot of magicka, because it costs a lot of magicka to do that. Like, a lot of magicka. And then I have the potion of Fortify Sneak, which I crafted, and now that's getting up in value, because the original ones that I had aren't really that good. They're like 86 gold, the value. But whenever I kept doing it, and my alchemy gets up, now it's like you're 18% harder to detect for 60 seconds, and you resist 13. Like, I forget what I mix this with, but it resists 13% of frost damage for 60 seconds and restores 22 stamina. So I have all these effects mixed together. So it's like it's valued at 164 for that freaking potion. So that's nice to me. Right now, like I said, I'm just wearing boots, like just plain boots, and the Amulet of Akatosh with the Necromancy robes and the Novice Hood that you get from the beginning of the game. And then I was using iron daggers, but I found a set of steel daggers, so I've just been using steel daggers. And then I have Creation Club. I have that stuff on because I kind of gave up on trying to cut it off. So I have like fishing rods and stuff. I'm not doing survival mode though. Maybe I'll do it in the future sometime, but right now I'm not doing it. Cause I'm not really sure I want to do that yet. But that's how far I've gotten so far. And yeah. But my plan is right now. Oh yeah, my quest. I did a few quests, I guess. Obviously I did the Unbound and like Before the Storm, which is just like running up and talking to people. But I did the Delayed Burial, which is the one I talked about, Cicero. And all I did was just talk to Cicero and got the quest, and I went to the Loris, or whatever his name. I could either convince him or report him. I just convinced him to fix it and resolve the issue, so that's what I did. I think next what I'm gonna do is work my way up to, was it Winterhold? Yeah, I want to work my way up to the College of Winterhold and go ahead and start doing that stuff. And then I picked up a few quests as well. I'm not sure if I want to do the Civil War quest yet. I can either join the Imperials or the Stormcloaks. I'll probably join the Stormcloaks if I do it. And then I picked up the Companions quest because I picked up the Speak with the Leader of the Companions from helping them defeat the giant outside that was attacking the farm. And then I forget who I talked to. I talked to some mage who wants me to bring a mammoth tusk to somebody. And then I gotta bring frost salts to somebody else. So yeah, and then I found the drunk in Whiterun who wants you to steal the Argonian Ale, which is alright, I mean, but it's an interesting thing. Oh yeah, and Amarin, the dude Amarin in town, Where's that? I actually ran into him, and I don't know why it says I hold on. Let me talk to him. Yeah, I ran into him and his wife arguing about that sword, and I went and done his quest. For some reason, it's not my completed quests, but I've completed it. I've done it. I helped him get his sword. But, yeah. And I think that's really all I have today, to be honest with you. Yeah, I think that's it. I just kind of looted and got into the game. That's really all I did, but, yeah. But I think I'm going to do some more of these and just hop in and just kind of display my character and do stuff like that. And I have no idea what I'm going to call this series yet, which is basically just like a blank ripoff of a Skyrim Addicts podcast. Well, the old school ones with Michael it is, but, you know, hopefully I'll be able to kind of build up a community of Skyrim players that I can kind of talk to and stuff, because I'd like to be able to do something similar to what Michael had back in the day, with people just kind of hopping in, talking about their characters and everything else, which I haven't really listened to any of the new stuff. I just listen to the ones from back in the day right now until I can work my way. Like I started at the beginning of his podcast and I'm working my way up. I think I'm on like episode 7 now. He has like I think he's still doing the magical, like sneaky dude is what his plan was, and he just got into the actual like Dragonborn quest line. Like he just went up to Hrothgar and killed Alduin and everything else. But that's about as far as I've gotten in that. But yeah, I have no idea what I'm gonna call this yet. But I'll probably leave a link to my Discord and stuff in chat. And I'm thinking about making a Facebook group or something. I'm not sure yet. Maybe I'll make like a little Facebook group whenever I think of what I'm gonna call this series. But yeah. Alright, yeah, but that's all I have. I'll see you guys in the next one.